Hello everyone, this is DrAdreus and today I'm here with a new deck profile video for set 2 of Battle Spirit Saga. It has been almost probably like 2 months since I did my last video. I've been busy, so sorry about that, and there's also not been much to do content about, but I'll try to do some deck profile videos more now that I'm getting into testing decks as well a little bit more. But yeah, first I was wanting to show you guys the Pterosaur build I'm using. It's pretty similar to a few of the Pterosaur decks that actually topped in Netherlands. Actually, the main deck I think is mostly the same, except for the fact that I run Rage Dragon Emperor era, because I have the collab version, you know, the Gundam for it, IRL. And also a lot of people IRL in my area play yellow, so it's like an instant play and win card for me in those matchups. Honestly, you can just run the 4th Burning Force besides that, but the deck has a lot of Nexus destruction already, and yeah. But as you can see for the deck, I run 4 Oviraptidon, 4 Bearded Eagle, 2 Dilophosa, 4 Dynamant Tyrannoid. These, as you know, Oviraptidon, Bearded Eagle, these are vanillas and you can play them as like 0 cost if you have enough reduction. Dilophosa you can play as 1 cost, but it cannot block, but it's decently big. It can't be hurt by stuff like Burning Force alone, which is good. Also Bearded Eagle, as you guys know, 2 cores for 5k power is pretty bonkers. Then Dynamant Tyrannoid, which of course in the lower field you can just like play it on the field on cheap and it's treated as level 3, which is good. Then there's the Tournament Pack 2 promo, Horned Dragonoid Tricero, which is able to get the Confront if you can combo it together with like, basically, if you have like Gigano Rex, it gives it 3000 power, making it like 7k, then its own attack effect gives it 2k, and then if you have like any Nexus, basically, either Volcanic Canyon at level 1 or 1 Scorched Battlefield, that already makes it 10k. So the level 2 effect then becomes active, and then it also has Confront, which allows you to get rid of more field, which is pretty cool. Then I run 3 Swordosaurus currently. I'm actually not sure about how much I like this card. I think there's the cool thing that you can get more attacks with it against like lower fields, or like when you're able to like force more blocks. But currently I'm still testing it. I am kind of considering just giving myself the 4th Tricero and then maybe increasing Thunder Leon to 2 and then ordering the Burning Force to 4, like, but so far it's pretty good. Like, I would say if you have access to it, test it around and see whether you like it or not. And then, of course, I'm running 1 Stormbeast Emperor Thunder Leon in my main. I also have another one in sideboard, but with the cost 0 cards and a bunch of like other good cards in the meta, like all the low cost and things like that, it has become a little bit more useful. And the whole stopping the when destroyed effects and stuff like that is also pretty cool, to be honest. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I would recommend trying it out as a deck and stuff in this deck, and also the fact it's an Emperor Beast also is pretty nice for Gigano Rex. So basically currently the only thing in the deck that doesn't allow Gigano Rex to stay as level like 3 is Ira. But usually you only play Ira when it's like you need it for the board wipe anyways. Otherwise, like, you don't need it. I mean, you don't even need to run it in the deck. Like I said, I'm only running it because of the whole Gundam thing. Like, besides that, you could also run the second Thunder Leon or fourth Burning Force if you really wanted to. Then I run 4 Scorched Battlefield because you can get the draw power with it if you rush as well, which is cool. 2 Volcanic Canyon for a little bit of filter. And for spells, 4 Absolute Ice Shield, the generic, 2 Dream Bomb, 3 Burning Force currently in the main. You could run 4, mostly, or normally you would run 4, I think. Then 4 Star Blast Draw for the draw power, of course, 3 Volcanic Break, 4 of them can be good too, which is why I have more of them into the sideboard. Same with the 3rd Dream Bomb I have there. Then I have like Core Thefts for the sake of like Medukes. Derm Dyna to get through a bunch of blockers if needed against specific decks, like if you want to have that extra win condition for that like final push. Then of course there's like the extra Thunder Leon as well, if that's needed. And King Vulture, like, you don't actually need this here, you can try other stuff. It's just more Nexus Destruction if you're specifically facing a deck where you absolutely want to have Nexus Destruction. So if I would face purple, I would probably just put in the King Vulture, Burning Force, Nexus Hazard to have basically every possible option to destroy their Nexuses. And possibly also run the Core Theft. In case of Meduk, even though I feel like most people playing Meduk would usually remove it from the main after like game 1. Though it is still very good against Gigano Rex, so maybe they won't. So it's either way good to be prepared. And obviously Core Theft is a good spell in general, though this deck does not draw like super many cards to be able to use it a lot. So yeah, use it with discretion basically. Like you do not want to throw your whole hand away with this deck, so it's more like if you absolutely need to. And yeah, then I also run the Dream Bombs with 2 of them in the main board and 1 in sideboard. Then I run 3 Volcanic Break, as I said, with 1 of them being in the sideboard as well for the 4th copy, if you feel like it's needed, because 6k is still a very relevant number. And then I run 2 Nexus Hazard in the main, and 1 in the sideboard. It is pretty cool. You can play this like 2 cost, because obviously every single follower, or not follower, spirit. I play too many card games. It makes it reduce the cost by 2, so a lot of the time you can play this as like a 2 cost in your main phase to destroy a spirit that's weak, and also a Nexus, and also draw a card. So it's pretty good. Can be relevant. I could see a use for running more of them in the main as well. But for now, I think 2 to 3 is a good number. Honestly, Nexus Hazard could easily be the 3rd copy here instead of Burning Force 2. Because honestly, being able to destroy Nexus with the Flash as well is pretty nice as well, even though that does not get you the draw, but it's nice. But yeah, I think that's about it for this deck profile. I would say, like, test around with the spells, like which ones you like. I'm also working a little bit still on the sideboard, like the 10th slot most of the time. You can basically run anything there. Like, you could easily also, if you just want to hate on yellow like I do, with the era, because, like I said, I face a lot of yellow. You can put that there or something else. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you again for more videos. I'll try to do some of the purple decks I've been testing around. I have a few decks in mind for that, and I've also been testing a lot of green and yellow myself. So I'll most likely be posting some deck profiles for those eventually as well, once I'm kind of happy with them. But yeah, see you next time.